Hi, crafters. I've got new dice from the Kscraft store. Sorry, I needed to think. And if you like, I'm going to go over them and tell you what I thought when I was designing them. So I'm waiting for people to come alive and so I can share what I made. And in here are even stamp sets. And it's been a while since there was a new stamp set that I made. Hi, Natalie. Hi, Laurie. I'm having a little bit of a calm voice, but that's because Ben, one story down in our house, Ben is sleeping. He just has had his second chemo today, so he is sleeping in his bed, and I'm trying to do a little more calm voice so he doesn't wake up from me babbling. He told me just do what you want to do, don't uh, keep me from doing what you like to do. So I'm going to go live, but then you know why I'm talking in a calm voice. Hi, Dagmar. Hi, Lani. Hi. I'm going to tilt my camera and I'm going to show you all the dies and stamp sets that I got in. I got them this morning, yeah. But then I had to bring Ben to the hospital for his second chemo, and yeah. Hi, Liana. Hi. I hope you and Ben are feeling better. Big hugs. Iliana, nice name, by the way. Ben is not feeling very well. He has had his second chemo today. He is in his bed, but well, he is doing okay for as far you can say. Hi, hi, Candy. Hi, Christian. Hi, Sonia. Hi, Rhonda. Hi, sweetie. I'm not doing better also, but well, the doctors can't figure out what I'm having. So next Tuesday, she asked me to come over and see why I'm getting these kind of headaches and stings in my head. So I'm feeling like 70%, if that makes sense. I could do better, but hey, we all got our struggles, right? Hi, Petronella. Hi, Lievert. We keep praying for you both. Oh, thank you. Before before I start showing you the dice, let me first show you what I have done. I have here a big pile of all dice and stamp sets that I designed. Oh, they are going to fall. These are all brand new. And I put these up for auction on my eBay. The link is in the description box. If you want to make a bid on it, please do. And with the money, I'm going to help a friend of mine. Since so many people help me all the time, I had the feeling to help this friend. She asked me not to talk too much about it, but it's something I wanted to do for her. She can really use a little bit of a support. And so I picked out all the brand new dice from and the KLJUYP store and the Kscraft store. I put them in a big pile and I put them up for auction on my eBay. So if you want to make a bid, I have offered them from $1. So check it out. And today also arrived. I'm not a Friends fan, not from the TV show or something, but I thought this was such a nice sweater. I bought a Friends sweater that came in today as well. So I had to show you guys. Dus helaas. Ah, sorry, Petronella. I'm so sorry. Hello from hi Carol, Minnesota. It's far. It's been a wonderful fall. Prayers for both of you. Thank you. Hi Sonia. Okay, I'm going to tilt my camera and then I'm going to show you the dice. The dice and the stamp sets that I show you now are also in the auction that I put up on my personal eBay. So if you want to check it out, go ahead. I will tilt my camera and I will show you the dice because I think that's more easier for me to do it like this. The first one I'm going to show you is this one. It's um, a bow set, and this bow set you can make into shakers. And I made the bow so you could do the bow into a shaker, but also into a flat one. This is the first one. The second one looks like this, so like a double bow. And the third one, and I know a lot of you are going to like this one, looks a little bit like the bow from Minnie Mouse. But there is a backdrop or a background die and the big outline die. And these will come all in one set. I have put all the links to the description box below, so then you know where to be able to find them. Hi, Rhonda. So nice of caring to help others what goes wrong. Yeah, I think so too, Rhonda. And she really could use some help. She didn't want me to help her, but I think when I offer her the solution, and I think you know what I mean. Yeah, I think she will be a lot less stressed and stuff like that. And since people all helped me, I had something like, okay, I need to help somebody else too. And she is always there for me when I'm feeling down, or yeah, so I just had the urge to help her. The second set I want to show you is this one. This says cute but spooky. And these are two black cats. I put in the eyes, and I even put in the back layers for the eyes and some pupils. So if you want to make the eyes really stand out and make them really scary, you can. And in this set is also this cute but spooky sentiment die. I thought it was fun because you can, if you don't use the background, also use the words individually. So cute but spooky. And it's always handy to have sometimes those words. And they made the sentiment of a sentiment. So I thought that was very handy to have. Here I have something I worked a long time on it. I remember when I was designing these, people were asking me for all kinds of gingerbread cookie items. And I had something like, okay, would it be fun to make a gingerbread cookie bow set? So that's what I did. This die that you see here that I point out is the background die. So this is the cookie part that folds around. This part is I believe you call it icing. So the white, most of the time icing is white, I think, but hey, I can be mistaken. And I put in a die and it's all fixed together, but that you could make some sprinkles or stars on top of your gingerbread cookie. Even the tails have the same um, liners, so you could do, for instance, this in a darker brown and then this top one in a lighter brown, stack them on top of each other, like the edges are a little bit more baked. And then this part is your icing, so the inner part. And inside you can make the stars and the dots that normally are on gingerbread. I made them in two sizes, so in a big and in a small one. The cats are definitely cute. Thank you, Natalie. Love the bows, waiting for them to arrive. Oh, you already ordered them. Thank you, Robin. I hope you will enjoy them, a lot. Then I made two other gingerbread items, and one of them is, I think, a fun one. You can even make it into a Christmas tree ornament. And I noticed that there were a few ladies who have a little Christmas tree for the craft room, and I thought to make um, a deer, a small deer that you can hang from your smaller Christmas trees. It's designed as a gingerbread cookie, but you can use it as a deer. I put in the icing layer, I put in the outer layer, I even gave the deer a scarf and some spots that you can do on the bum of the deer. I always think bum is a funny word. Of course, because now I know what it means, but in Dutch it means something very different. Um, but I also, and that's something that seller requested me, to make a gingerbread cookie snowflakes. And this is a small set that I designed. He just wanted to try it out and see if you guys would like it. So I designed this gingerbread cookie snowflake die set. My goodness, what a words today. I knew you made the gingerbread bow when I saw it yesterday on Craft Eccentricity. I always wonder, Lori, how you all can see what dice I designed or not. Some people recognize them immediately, and I'm always wondering how. How are you able to know what dice I have designed? Thank you, Natalie. Thank you, Rhonda. And this is one of my personal favorites. I always am looking for leaves and branches and stuff like that. And I wanted you guys to have a holly set that was not too small. Sometimes you can find them, but they are very small. And I wanted to have a little bit of a bigger set. Of course, after you die cut them, you can cut them apart, but this makes it way more easier if you use a lot of flowers on your cards and stuff like that to use a holy leaf set. So this is the set that I designed. And in the centers, I made them all um, bold so they don't cut, but they leave an indentation in your leaves, and that makes the leaves really realistic. So that's why I designed it like this. I like leaves that look yeah, like the real thing. So yeah, this will be for sure one of my favorites, and I for sure will go and use it on my Christmas projects if I come around making a few this year. I have no idea. Hi, Bromtil. Hi, sweetie. Ah, thank you, Lori. That's so sweet of you. My favorite. Thank you. And then, I have a shabby chic style, and I'm always trying to look for dies that I can design with a shabby chic feeling. And this is a tag set that I made into, a shabby chic tag set. You can use it as a spool to wind up your ribbon, but you can also use it as a tag. That's why I made the middle parts separate. So you could even, I don't know why you should, but you could even put the holes in the center or more at the top. But yeah, I wanted to have a little tiny tag set in shabby chic style. So that's why I designed this one. Hi, Caitlin. Haven't been able to catch you alive for a while. Sending you love and hugs to you and Ben. Ah, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, Ben is sleeping right now. He had his second chemo today. So he is in his bed, and he told me that he didn't feel very well. They put the bags of fluid. The first time they did it in a very slow pace, and now they did it in a faster pace, and he noticed that that's not good for him. So the next time he will have his next chemo, I think he will ask the nurses to make it go a little bit slower than this time, because last time he didn't have any major sicknesses or how do you call that? Oh, come on, Nicole, you can do this. Side effects, and now he has like feeling nauseous. And when I picked him up from the hospital, I noticed the color on his face was very yellow. So The next die set that I want to show you is this one. And you know, I always think about to make a left and a right die set. And that's because sometimes you have a project and then you have only a right-sided die and you needed a left-sided die. And that's why I always try to let sellers produce them in a left and a right-sided item. And that's what I did in this case as well. So these are the ice skates. And I gave a few items so you could dress up your ice skate with a logo or with a heart or with a lightning bolt. Whatever you want, you can leave them blank. You can do like a cabochon on it, whatever you want. But these are the skates I designed. They took me a long time, especially all the details in the skates. But those details, I think, make and break a die set. So yeah, I do not mind putting in more time to put all the details like the back layer inside the shoe. Those tiny details can make a die set so beautiful, but that's my personal opinion. And then I designed this die set, and this die set, for the people who remember, there last time I showed you, when I showed you the new dies for Kscraft, I showed you a die set that you could make a little caddy, and in that caddy you could hang like sequin bags and stuff like that. And I thought, how fun would it be to have a pillow box that can hang in the same system? So I designed a tiny pillow box with a hanger, so you can hang it in the same system, but that you can store a little bit larger or bulkier items. So this makes the back side, the front side, even the window part. So this piece is for your acetate, so you know that you don't have to measure it yourself. You can cut your acetate with this piece. And these make the, come on, Nicole, you can do it, the design paper layers. So this is for your design paper layers. And I put in the word shake it. I always like the word shake it. And because you were storing shaker materials inside, I thought, well, I think this is a suitable sentiment to put inside. I had that little bit of room extra, so I put them in. And who knows, maybe you can use it for something else. But yeah, a little cute hanging or hangable pillow box is always fun to have, I think. Thank you, Natalie. Thank you so much. Oh, and then I have two more, let me see, two more Halloween dice. Am I correct? I think so. Yeah. The first one, the other one I will show in a second, but the first one is this one. It's a black cat that you can dress up like a bat. And in the wings, I did the same thing as what I did with the holly leaves. I put in some spine, so if you die cut it, it looks like they are real wings. When you leave this out, it looks platonic. Is that a good word to use? But when you put in these embossing lines, they make it way more realistic. And it says, "I'm the knight, fear me." And this is the cat. And the bed wings can, of course, go on the back of the cat. And then yeah, I think it's a fun Halloween die to have. Even the sentiment can come separate and you can use it on other projects. As you know, personally, I'm not about Halloween, because in the Netherlands it's not common to celebrate Halloween. We have other holidays that we celebrate and that are really big. But I thought I can't leave Halloween behind and not make any dice for it. So Your dice are always beautiful. DM really knows how to showcase. Oh, she sure does, Caitlin. I totally agree with you. Every time I see her putting up a new video, I can't wait to look at the video. And I I can't wait. I have to admit, I even fast forward the video to see what she made with the die set because of course, I know the die sets, but when I then see it, I always are like, oh, and oh my goodness, how? How can you come up with that kind of cutenessness? So yeah, she does a really nice job. But there are others too, like Craft Eccentricity and like Erica, and so yeah, more people or more ladies do what they do. And this finally, I don't know if I still save them. Let me see if I can find them. Give me a minute. I think I didn't. I think I didn't save them. I was hoping I saved them, but I think I gave them away as a present to a friend of mine. But this die set makes brooms, really 3D brooms. All you have to do is pick your own stick, so the stick you like the most. And I put in 4 different ones, so you have your options. Then cut out this die, so this bottom die, and then use I believe you call it a quilling tool with a little slit inside, and then put this one over this edge, and then roll it up and spread the broom fibers out. Let me call them fibers. I don't know. And then you have a real 3D witch uh, broom set. I think it's fun. I never saw one. And what I did is normally this piece is at the top, but if I noticed when I put it a little bit more down, you get those sticks also at the top end of your broom, and that makes it really realistic. I was struggling to figure out how to make it the best way, because of production limits. But trust me, if you put this together, you will be amazed on how cute this looks. These look really like real brooms. And yeah, I have to admit, a little bit proud of myself when I saw the outcome, because I designed them, then I cut them out with my digital cutter, and I had something like, yes. Trust me, I feel like a little kid then. And did I save the cup? I think so. Oh yeah, yeah. I saved it, so I can show it to you. But I have to be careful not to break apart my whole entire room. I made a die set. It looks like this, and what it makes is this coffee cup. I made it really sturdy, so you can put stuff inside. I put all kinds of lollipops and Mentos inside. I'm going to give this away as a gift. I even put in the how do you call them? Come on, mistletoe. The mistletoe that I designed. I put a big red bow on it in a fun dotted bag, and I put them inside the cup. And I'm going to give this away to a friend. But it's a real coffee cup. It's a good suitable size to put in a lovely gift. So this die set makes this coffee cup. Ah, thank you, Gail. You are so sweet. I agree. I watch DM all the time. Lol, I can't keep up. Yeah, I, I will sometimes wonder how they do it, how they are able to pull off all those cute items that they make. And because you guys love the rosettes that I always design, I designed 3 more, and these are more winter themed. One is looking like this. When you fold it up, I put all the fold lines in them. So if you die cut it, it will make the score lines. And what I did is I added a center. I noticed that there are still people who do not really know how to put a rosette die together, but you die cut this 3 or 4 times. It depends on how big you want your rosette to be. And after you attach them all next to each other, make it around, fold it flat, and then you have something to put on top where you put your hot glue, if you put your hot glue in the center. Maybe one day I will do a tiny video on how to make rosettas. This one is just a scalloped one, but I think a very cute one. And I also made this one, and I put in another center, so you have a few options. So if you buy them all three, you have three different centerpieces that you can use. And for the people who do not know what I personally do with them, I make those lollipop cards with them. And here you have an example of one that I made. So this outer one is the diamond rosetta that I designed, and that sold really well. And I wanted to make a sample. So this is one that, or this is something that I make with Rosetta dies. So yeah, if it's something that you like, you will be hoarding these Rosettas by life, because they give a totally different feel to your lollipop cards. I like to use them on lollipop cards. Let me say it like that. And then the last die set, and then I go over to the stamp sets that I designed, is this one. And it's a mini shaker album, an elegant mini shaker album. And I will take it out of the packaging. Yeah, see, I'm not the only one who is who is loving the Rosetta dies. And this is how we know your designs, because you are always proud of what you make. Yeah, I think, well, sometimes I have to be honest, sometimes I design dies that I personally never ever would buy. But we are all different, have all different styles, and that makes it fun for me as a designer. Um, because then you can add stuff that you normally wouldn't add to things, and it teaches me to get a better and better designer as well. So I always look at the um, positive side at something when I must design something that I normally won't design or won't use myself. And this is the elegant mini album that I made. This is the spine. And if you take this piece out of here, you can fold it up and attach your pages to your spine. And this one makes your pages, your front and your back pages. And I put in 3 layers and a deck layer, so you could make a really nice, bulky front of your mini album. And I put in a little mirror, so you have the mirror to put in a picture and use inside your album. And this way I would know for sure that it would fit inside your album. What I also did is I like teeny tiny flowers, and I had the space, so I put some flowers that I made already, but then in way bigger shapes inside of here, and then in the smallest versions I could make them. And I also added a little oval shape, so you could make something like a picture frame. And this picture frame you can make into a shaker, because I added the shaker dies as well to this frame. So I think a fun set to have. I love your coffee cup. Oh, thank you, Irene. Just placed my first bid. Ah, thank you, Tiffany. That's so sweet. Thank you so, so much. Yeah, all the dice and stumps that I showed you in this video will be in that set as well. So, hi, Cheryl. I bought your lantern, but it's missing the base die, and they are not sending me a new one. Let me know. Send me an email, Cheryl, and let me know what lantern you're talking about and what seller, and I will try to help you out. Because sometimes it's a matter of that they just don't speak English well enough, And I don't want to, how do you say that? Talk things straight that are curved. That's a Dutch saying, but I personally will see if I can help you. So send me an email, Cheryl, and I am more than happy to help you. Thank you, Irene. How are you and Ben doing? Oh, sweetie, I will talk about that in a minute. I have only 2 more sets to show, and then I will talk about it. And here, finally, there is again a stamp set that I designed. It's a stamp set. Where is the opening? Come on. See? I couldn't figure out where the opening was. And this is making me nervous. Finally. This is a stamp set for people who like to layer. And what these are those wax seal stamps. So you could make it look like there is a wax seal on top of a gift or a tag or whatever. And what I did is I added some sentiments that fit inside all these wax seals. So you could even make the sentiment look like they are from wax. And I put in dice that I already made, but then I made them into stamps. And so if you don't want to use the sentiments, you can use any of these shapes inside these wax stamps. And I added the die set, so you have an option to die cut what you stamped. You don't have to, but I wanted you guys to have the option. So this is the matching die set, and it will come together with the stamp set if you order it. So don't worry about it. But I thought it was a fun set, especially now, Christmas and winter time. I think it's a very fun one to have. And if you have, for instance, 3 shades of red or green or blue, you are able to make these look very dimensional. And then last but not least, whoa, wax seal stumps. I haven't thought of that. Brilliant idea, Nicole. Thank you, Lani. Thank you. I'm happy that you like the idea. Yeah, I'm always trying to look what you guys like or what I think you guys would like. And I'm not always right, I know, but I do my best. And then last but not least, these are also things I like a lot. A little die set, so 2 matching dies in little tags. And I use dies like this a lot. I always like to hang them off 3D items that I make, stuff like that. But what I did is I made a baking set, and all these sentiments fit inside these tags. And I will read them. Bake the world a better place, sugar coated, for a sweet friend, whisk you were here, a little something, lick the bowl, season the day, I mix you, surprise inside, baked with care, homemade treats, and baked with love. So those are the sentiments that are in this stamp set, and they fit perfectly on top of the tags. You don't have to stamp the tag on this one. You can use them individually. So just cut out the tags and then stamp on it. That's perfect too. But I know that there are people who like to have the outline, so I added them. It was a little bit more work, but I don't mind because I know how frustrated it is if you have a certain style and you're just missing that one thing that you think makes it look a little bit better. So yeah, I always try to do that or think about that. I sometimes forget. I have to be honest, but I do my best to remember. So these are all the new dies that I have in from the Kscraft that I designed for them. And yeah, I'm going to tilt my camera. Sorry for the twist. But yeah, thank you. I'm so happy that you liked all the dice that I showed. And of course, pick what you like, pick what you really would use, and that would make me the most happy because, yeah, buying dice and not do anything with it, it's no use buying them. I like the support, of course, but yeah, spend your money on things you really like. That's my motto. And for the people who tuned in later, I have put in a link to my eBay where I sell a big pile of dice, the new dice from the KLJUYP store and from the Kscraft store, all the dice that I showed in this video. And you could make a bid. The money that I will earn from your bids, I will help a friend in need. She needed help. I offered her help. She didn't want it because she didn't want. She knows in what kind of situation I am, and she told me, "No, Nicole, you have enough trouble on your mind already." But I think if there are so many people who help me in need, I need to help her in need. So I put them in my eBay. I put them from bidding from $1, and yeah, go and check it out. The link is there, and yeah, then you know where the money will go. It's to help a friend of mine. She is in need, but yeah, she asked me not to talk about it. So yeah, I have to honor that. But yeah, you can trust me on it. The money will go to a good cause. And do you come live on a schedule? No, Cheryl. Most of the time, it's when I have new dice in or when I have an update about Ben or me. And because you were asking a few minutes ago, yesterday, finally, the how do you call a doctor like that? The neurologist. They made an MRI scan from my brain and they made an MRI scan from my eye. So they made two and they did blood work and my blood was good, my eye scan was good, and my brain scan was good. So they haven't got a clue right now why I'm getting those sting attacks. I'm getting stings right above my eye, somewhere around here on my head. And yeah, I have all kinds of extra side effects like teary eyes or sometimes dry eyes. Um, well, it's a long list, but yeah, they are now trying to figure out what is wrong and why I'm getting those pains. They have have given me medicine, but the first medicine didn't do anything for me. And the second medicine, I went crazy. They told me to take two pills. I couldn't stand on my legs. I was sick. I think I never ever was as sick as that in my life. But those medicine were for people who had epileptic epileptic attacks. Yeah, and see now I'm trying to focus and I get a lot of stings again, so that's why I'm grabbing my eye. Um, but those medicine I couldn't handle. So the next day I called the doctor, but she was at a congress, so she couldn't ring me back, and I didn't took the medicine again. But yeah, I was so sick and I was so afraid to take them again. I told the doctor, "Whatever you want to do with me, I will. I will be left my life if I have to take these pills and not have any pain or having these things. Okay, then I will do these things because these things hurt, but feeling nauseous and aren't able to use your legs and arms and stuff like that is way more scarier. So it's choosing between two bad options. But yeah, epilepsy. Yeah, those medicine were for people who get epileptic attacks and stuff like that. So, but yeah, the stings behind my eye. Yeah, I can't. I can't exactly tell you how they feel, but it's like people stick knives and sharp things in my eyeballs, and I have no idea why I'm getting them. Yeah, Cheryl, but yeah, she needed to try out. The benefit of those medicine was that I didn't get any headaches and stings in my eye, but the downside was I couldn't move my arms and legs in the right order. I didn't have control over them. It was like I felt like a wobble. Yeah, those wobbly figures that you see in cars that always wobble like that. That's what how I was walking and talking. Oh my goodness. Ben thought I had drank too much, but I don't drink alcohol. So, but it felt like I was um, drunk to the max. That's how I felt. Couldn't walk, couldn't talk, and I felt like throwing up. So yeah, my niece has epilepsy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but I don't take any medicines right now, so I still am left with the stings and all this other side effects that I have. But um, Tuesday she asked me to come to the hospital, so Tuesday I hopefully will have a conversation with her and see if she can help me. Now she found out that there is nothing wrong with my brain. But I wanted to have an MRI scan because I was worried that I would get a brain infarct or uh, um, how do you call that? A hemorrhage? Is that a hemorrhage? Do I say that correctly? Uh, a bleeding in my brain. That's what's something that I was afraid of. Hi, June. Hi, Katie. Got here late, but happy to see you. Thank you. Yeah, and Ben has his second chemo today. So this upcoming week, tomorrow is his birthday. He will become 62. But I'm afraid he will sleep his entire birthday. But yeah, that's due to the chemo and the medicine he got. Um, but yeah, last week, the Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, he felt like $1 million, only bald. All his hair is falling out. And so I shaved his head and I shaved his armpits and his mustache. And yeah, because it was falling out like crazy. He did something like this over his head, and you just saw snowing of all his hair. So yeah, it went really fast. And been bidding on the dice. Thank you, Gail. Thank you so much. Thank you for bidding. And please don't feel like you have to if you can miss the money. I'm happy to send the dice to you, but yeah, I put them on eBay because then everybody has a fair chance to get them. And I have to be honest, and you know I always will. I have the most chance to get the most money for the dice and help my friend. So it's only to help her. Not I will not hold anything for myself, but I know it will keep no, not keep her out of trouble, take her out of trouble. And not that she caused the trouble herself. If she started it herself, I wouldn't help her. But no, it was a lot of um, how do I say that correctly? Um, bad. Come on, Nicole. Think. Um, if I get the time to think about it, I can say it. But she had a few side. No, how do you say stuff like that? Come on. Things that happened to her, but she couldn't prevent it. Oh, come on. She is in need and you're helping her. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. All right, Gail. So you are on top, and I'm. Ah, thank you all night. Ah, thank you. I think we won't be alone in this bidding. Ah, I think you are all so sweet. Thank you for doing that. And I promise to put something personal inside uh, the envelope as well. That's my promise to you as a thank you from me to, yeah, for all the effort and time. So sweet people, I'm going to go because the stings in my head are killing me at the moment. I'm going to lay down on the bank, on the sofa. In Dutch, we call it bank. So I wanted to say it in Dutch, but thank you from my heart for being here with me. Know that I all love you and I really value your support and all your caring and prayers and love that you all send to me and to Ben, of course. I wish you all a nice day. A big kiss from me to all of you. And see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.